sports investors. How are you doing today? Welcome back. Betting Public Sports Show on YouTube. I'm your beloved host, Fame Rothstein, aka Michael Snackson, aka Bay Old Wolf, aka Hacksaw Jim Thuggin, aka Famelo Ball. I don't know where to stop. I got more AKAs than a HBCU fraternity. Ski wee, but if you don't know, you know, all right. But yeah, today is Thursday, March 30th, 2023. Um, here on YouTube, and don't forget, like and subscribe to this video. Okay, like and subscribe to the channel. All right, I've got action today. I've got joints. Okay, I got joints to the I got joints edition because we got baseball, all baseball. We kind of, I ain't gonna lie, kind of stunk it up during the NCAA tournament. I just left it alone. Like it was done. Okay, marshaled my resources, and we're going after it a little heavy here on opening day in baseball because we got futures and we got action for today. Okay, um, but like I said, like and subscribe to this channel. Make sure you leave a comment and sign up for that notification bell. Okay, and also don't forget the other channel, the BCDK. There it is right there. There it is under the screen. BCDK underscore OH underscore game. Okay, that's our um, game show that we're doing here in the Republic of Cincinnati. All right, but also I've got a couple other videos that I'm working on, a couple interviews, a couple Zoom interviews that I'm working on. It should be out within a week, if not sooner. Okay, one of them I should have done tomorrow, but yeah, it might be a complication with that one. One of them I'm working on today, and then the other one I'll definitely have in a week. Okay, we've already finalized that. All right, but without further ado, all right, and shout out to Ghost DJ Ghost Boogie. We got the intro music right there. That was him, DJ Ghost Boogie. Did that beat for us. We thank him. But let's get into the baseball futures. Okay, baseball futures. Got a few of them for you that I like, that I am also investing in. Let me ask you a question before we start. Let me ask you a question. Raise your hand if this show, me on this show, or any guest that I've had, have they ever, have I or they ever charged you for any picks? No. Were you charged any money for the if you did win a pick? No. Right? Just having fun. This is therapeutic for me. Like I told you, the project I'm working on, it'll it'll be it's about a year or two from about 18 months to a year, 2 years to being completed. But it's a project I'm working on involving this. And like I said, because this is therapy for me. Okay, do this for the love of you all, and it's therapy for me. It also puts a little money in both of our pockets. Sometimes we win, sometimes we lose. But we don't dwell on losses. We keep going, right? Oh, and one more thing. Shout out to Steve Maltese. I think that's how you say his name, out of Philadelphia, the Philly Rooster. He was thinking about retirement, and we on Twitter was like, "No, no, don't retire. We love you." Blah blah blah. If you remember, he was the guy who kind of masterminded the Tim Donaghy betting scandal. He was, thinking about retiring. Just like he said. So we're up, we're way up. When we're down, we're down. It'd be like that. You know. So, but without further ado, let's get into the Major League Baseball futures. Uh, let's start with the Cy Young Awards. In the AL, I'm liking Garrett Cole of the Yankees. One, he's a Yankee, so they're always, as long as they're in the mix, somebody's gonna be thinking about him. And he's at plus 700. Garrett Cole, plus 700. But also, I always have always liked Sugar Shane Bieber from the Cleveland Indians. or Guardians, excuse me, Cleveland Guardians. Sugar Shane Bieber, and he's at plus 1,500. I think that's a steal for him. You got to put a whole lot of money on it, but just put a little something on it. He's plus 1,500. He's gonna be, as long as he's healthy, he'll finish in the top five. Good strikeout pitcher. And then in the National League, you got the reigning Cy Young champs, Sandy Alcantara of Florida or Miami Marlins. Are they Florida or Miami? I don't remember, but that team, the Marlins. Um, he's plus 500. The reigning champ. I said about 2 years he was going to win one, and he won it last year finally. And we did. We had that. We had Sandy. We had him for 2 years in a row last year. He came through for us. But also, I like this one out of a steal. He was 17 and 7, yes, last year. Julio Urias of the Los Angeles Dodgers. He's plus 2,000. He's their opening day starter. Bueller's out, or he's hurt, nursing an injury, and so is the Hall of Famer Clayton Kershaw. So Urias is gonna get them starts, them extra starts against the number ones, and he's been solid. Remember, but not more than solid. He's been improving and he's looking to be a dominant pitcher. Okay, the MVP race. Okay, uh, I'm going with Trout in the American League. Mike Trout plus 800. Reason being because he kind of got humiliated a little bit that last strikeout of the World Baseball Classic, and everybody's talking about how his teammate Shohei Ohtani is better than him now and everything, and he's got a little bit to prove. Okay, so we're gonna go with Mike Trout plus 800. Otani's only plus 220. I mean, if you want to take that, go ahead. I'm not going to. I don't think he'll do it again. But he's supposed to have an insane contract coming to him. Probably 600 million. But also, I like out of the American League, I like J. Rod, Julio Rodriguez of Seattle, the center fielder. He's plus 900 to win the MVP. Another young, dynamic player on the rise. All right. And then in the National League for MVP, I've been talking about this kid since Washington won the World Series, and that's Juan Soto. Okay, he's the favorite this year. He's plus 550. That's good money for a future. Plus 550. Um, I've always liked him. He's on his way, lefty slugger. You know, he's gonna play good D for you as well. But one I think is a steal. If he stays healthy, look for him to finish, and you want to get him down before his odds go down. Ronald Acuna Jr. plus 1,000. Plus 1,000. He stays healthy, he's going to finish because that kid rakes. Another right fielder. A third right fielder, but he's kind of going a little bit of DH as well. But Bryce Harper of Phillies, he's not on the board right now. But you want to look at him, mid-season when he comes back, because again, when he comes back, he's gonna come back smoking. He will. Okay, and then for the World Series, I only have two picks. I think it's gonna be uh, Houston winning the American League, and they're plus 600 to win the World Series, and then you've got Atlanta. Atlanta to win the National League, to represent the National League, and they're plus 750 to win the World Series. All right. So those are your futures for the baseball season. And now we're gonna get into today's action. Okay, we got today's action. Um, I know this one's at 7 p.m. We've got the White Sox at Houston. Okay, now the White Sox are starting with Dylan Cease, right-hander. All these baseball games today are righty-lefty action. But we got Dylan Cease, 3.56 ERA for his career. He was 2.2 last year. He's on the rise as a pitcher. He's going against Framber Valdez. Framber Valdez. He's also a. You know what? I forgot to take him. Framber Valdez. Look at him at the. Oh, we'll wait for. I think he's going to win an American League Cy Young at some point. Maybe not this year, but we'll check him back later in the middle of the year. Okay, but he's going against Framber Valdez. He started for Houston today. Valdez. He has a 3.38 uh, career ERA, 2.2 last year as well. Okay, I don't think the Astros are going to come back fat and happy. We're going to go ahead and take them on the money line at minus 156 for today. Although I'm telling you, two guys from the White Sox got a killer lineup if they can stay healthy. Abreu's already won an MVP. Then you've got Big Baby Jimenez and Robert Luis. If those two stay healthy, one of them will challenge for MVP as well. All right. But we're going to take the Astros today at minus 156. Okay. And then you've got the Rockies at the Padres. This is a 9:40 start. It was supposed to start earlier, but it's supposed to rain in San Diego. I thought it never rained in Southern California, but they pushed it back because of the rain. But I don't think that's gonna matter for today because we got the Rockies starting German Marquez, 4.95 for his career, 4.40 last year, and he's going against Blake Snell. Lefty. He's 3.81 for his career. No, he's 3.41 for his career. He was 3.81 last year. He was a little hurt early. He came back and was kind of blazing. Well, remember he was kind of sucked early. Then when he got his arm together, then he started blazing. Um, we're gonna take the Padres minus 1.5. Rockies just don't have a lineup. Padres have a studded lineup. Um, Soto, Tatis, and them, Machado. They've got heat, and like I said, I love Will Clark as a player. He's one of those gritty players, and he's not gonna let his team come out here whack to start. Opening day is a big deal in baseball. Cincinnati does it. My team, my city, they do it better than anybody else as far as opening day festivities. But I didn't mess with the. Uh, well, I'll talk to you about the props in a second because I didn't mess with it because I don't like betting against my team, wagering against my team. But I think Mitch Keller will get 6 strikeouts today against the Reds lineup. It's kind of weak. But yeah, we're gonna take the Padres minus 1.5 against the Rockies, and that's minus 125 odds. All right. And then last one, another late start on the West. You got the Arizona Diamondbacks, who seem to always open the season against the Dodgers, and they're going against the Dodgers, the bums, as they used to call them when they were in New York. Zach Gallen, young promising pitcher. He was 12-4 last year, 3.09 for his career, 2.54 last year ERA. And he's going against Julio Urias, 2.82 for his career, 2.16 last year. Like I said, he was 17-7, man. This kid's on his way. Young Mexican kid, and yes, he is from Mexico. So miss me with that. I know what you're trying to say, but yeah, I like Urias. The young Fernando, and we'll take the Dodgers on the money line. That's like minus 170. If you want to add a half a unit to it, go right ahead. But we're gonna take the Dodgers on that. They still got a good lineup with no um, Bueller nor Cooperstown Clayton, but they still got a good lineup. Freddie Freeman, Mookie, Mookie. They got a heat over there. Okay, and then I got a couple props for you. Like I said, Mitch Keller against the Reds. He'll probably get. Like I said, I didn't want to take it. I purposely am not taking this game because I don't go against my own teams. All right, unless they're just that bad and just we're making some money. But that's dirty money. That's blood money, if you ask me. But Mitch Keller over 6 strikeouts, minus 160 odds. Okay, the Pirates open the day starter. We got Shane McClanahan of Tampa Bay over 5.5 strikeouts against Detroit. Okay, and you got Sandy Alcantara. Okay, McClanahan's minus 159. And Sandy over 4.5 Ks for minus 120 against the Mets. The Mets got a good lineup. You're gonna earn that 120. But like I said, you got the reigning Cy Young winner. Okay, so let's recap. Okay, we've got for games the, the we got the Astros on the money line against the Chicago White Sox minus 156. We've got the Padres minus 1.5 or minus 125 against the Rockies at home in San Diego, and we got the Dodgers. Okay, money. Oh no, no, not money line. Under 8 runs against the team. Combined total under 8 against the Arizona Diamondbacks. But also, if you wanted to go ahead and take the Dodgers on the money line, it's like minus 180 or something like that. That's fine. But I meant to say that under 8 is what I was just thinking that the Dodgers are going to whoop them, but it's going to be under 8. All right. And then you've got the props. You got Shane McClanahan over 5.5 strikeouts against Detroit for minus 160, and Sandy Alcantara over 4.5 strikeouts against the Mets for minus 120. All right. So there you have it. Know the show's a little long today, but it's opening day. Baseball. We got props and everything on here. All right. But don't forget, like and subscribe. Okay. And we'll be back on the podcast. We got a podcast out today as well. Podcast is out as well. You can check it out. But in the meantime, let's hook up on social media if you're not already. My Twitter is at Biggie Rothstein, BIGGIEROTHSEIN. Instagram at fame underscore Rothstein, FAME underscore ROTHSEEIN. All right. Don't forget, like and subscribe to this. And we'll be back tomorrow on the podcast. We'll be back here on YouTube this weekend. All right. But until then, everybody, be well. Peace.